Hope you're enjoying your Sunday afternoon alongside Lindsey Roy. I'm Seth Austin. One of these two teams is going to enjoy their Sunday afternoon. It's early on in conference play, but both teams 0-2 to start the year, so it's kind of crunch time for both teams early on.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Seth. It's not the ideal way that you want to start your season out. So both of these teams are coming in here really hungry to get this W today going forward in conference play.
Yeah, both teams really need to win. Ole Miss isn't shying away from it, and they're hoping they build upon some of that momentum they had against the reigning national champion South Carolina Gamecocks. The player they've been relying on, Medina Muhammad, was on fire in that game. She doesn't shy away from anything, didn't care who the opponent was 1 point shy of her career high with 29.
She doesn't shy away at all, and she's the kind of player that really steps up when the Ole Miss Rebel team needs her to. Ever since she and Jerka Sessom went out, Medina Muhammad has embraced that leadership role, bringing so much to this team. Look at the last game against South Carolina, 29 points, 4 for 10 from the three-point line, and adding 3 rebounds to that stat sheet.
And Medina averaging 23 points per game so far in SEC play. Florida has some scorers of their own, 5 of them in double figures. This is the leader, Funda Nakasoglu, 15.5 per game.
And she is a straight-up shooter. She is not scared to pull the trigger, really embraces the new coach's motto of just throw it from the cheap sheet. So she takes advantage of that, and she's not scared to get them 3 points.
Alston coming off of another career-high 27 points against South Alabama just 3 days ago. She's really running this offense effectively.
She is. Ole Miss missed her early on this season. She was out with a shoulder injury, and my gosh, the girl has come back on fire. Such an asset to this team. Look here at her assists per game, 3rd in the entire SEC. Points per game, 15, 4 rebounds, even being at her height. Takes excellent shots, over 50% from the field goal and 50% from the three-point line.
Yeah, she's going to be Medina Muhammad on the far side, 6-step shot. She was 2 for 15 against South Alabama. Her first shot goes today.
Yeah, 2 for 15 is not something that you would typically see from Medina Muhammad. I figured it wouldn't take her long today to find her flow back. That was going to be a focus for them coming into this season, was not just getting to the line, but knocking free throws down. They put a lot of work into that in the off season, and it's paid off.
Alston 2 for 2.
I love seeing her smile and laugh like that. I mean, she's always in high spirits. I was talking to her before the game, and she was smiling with me, laughing with me. Her surgery is scheduled for the end of December. She's ready to get it over with so she can start that rehab and get ready for next year. A little bit going up with 2 black jerseys on her and just completely fearless with it. Man, this girl, she is small but mighty. Look at that there.
Add another dime to her total.
Brie Glover, they moved her from the 3 to the 4, but man, the girl can handle the ball, taking it the length of the court. Beautiful assist there by Brie Glover.
Glover returning the favor from that early wraparound pass. Feed the point guard in transition.
I like it. I like it a lot. Usually it's the other way around it. And Alyssa Alston doing the dish offs, but that time Brie Glover setting her teammate up.
Off the back. Are you kidding me, Alyssa Alston?
She is not kidding you. Oh my gosh, smart play there by the point guard.
Good backdoor pass. That's Allery Mays on the cut.
Wow, that was smart basketball for Southern Miss. They know Ole Miss is heavy in the lanes. No backside help on that. That was beautifully executed.
Tori Lewis from the corner.
No stranger to that three-pointer. Tori Lewis is always ready to catch and shoot, doing what she does best.
Tori Lewis from 3. She's on fire.
How about that big basket for Tori Lewis? She wanted it. That is the sign of a leader. Not scared to pull the trigger. That was such a huge shot for Ole Miss.
Anderson looking for help. Gets it to Hersler for 3. Off the mark. Anderson rebound with 0.6 of a second left. She puts it up and it's good.
What in the world? Gosh, good look from the three-point line, but Florida on the boards. They have been hitting the boards up all day long. An excellent job there, knowing where the ball's going, following the ball, and got the putback.
4 seconds left. Inbound to Alyssa Alston. She goes around the defense, lays it in at the buzzer.
What a shot by Alyssa Alston, doing what she does best. We've seen that so many times today. Just take it all the way to the rim and play your game, girl.
The past week, back-to-back career highs, 20 against Texas Southern, 21 against Arkansas on the road.
I feel like Shelby Gibson is finally getting back in her groove of Shelby Gibson basketball. That strong, physical, inside play that she was missing early on in the season. She's getting back to where she was. And like you said earlier, she stepped up exactly when this team needed her to and brought some major momentum to the Ole Miss Rebels. You see there with 20 points against Texas Southern, 21 points at Arkansas. Big leader, big scorer on this team right now.
And she and her post teammates are going to have their hands full in this one, going up against Asia Wilson from South Carolina. They're going to meet at the jump here. Some would quote and say best player on the planet at the women's game right now.
I wouldn't even say that that is a stretch. She is an absolute beast. She has all of the talent of a guard and the physique of a post. When you want a well-rounded player that can do it all, you think of Asia Wilson.
12-1.
This is something that Ole Miss does so well. We see it almost every single game, if not every single game. Players sacrificing their body. You see there Medina Muhammad, excellent job having her feet set. Saw it coming and just took the charge.
Another three on the way from Shelby Gibson. That's her first make. You can see the emotion as she ran up the floor, finally coming from 42.
That's a basket they're going to need her to knock down because South Carolina's given her the wide open three on the outside. She's going to need to knock that down. You just look at the score. If she had hit a couple of the other ones, this would be a tied ball game right now.
Second half of action about to get underway here at the Pavilion at Ole Miss. Vanderbilt on the road. They're up by 15 to start quarter number 3. What's up, everybody? Seth Austin alongside Lindsay Roy. Lindsay, before the game, I said, don't tell either of these coaches to look towards next year. And Stephanie White has come into Oxford with a game plan that is effective right now.
Absolutely. And Vanderbilt is executing it to a T, keeping it out of Promise Taylor's hands, forcing turnovers, and the energy level that they're playing with is it's a whole nother level.
Yeah, these young players keep getting better and better every week. Vanderbilt's offense has been rolling for a few weeks now, and it's been their guard play. It's been Walker and Hall that has been getting it going for this team. Walker, the three-point specialist, is 3 for 4 in this game. She's got 13 points to lead all scorers, creating her own shots, setting them up, knocking them down, getting in the lane, whatever they need to do. That is what Walker is doing for them. And then Chelsea Hall, the freshman, she is absolutely exhilarating. Backdoor cuts, just so fast, lightning quick, and she's been impressive to watch.
So I feel like if we said her name once, we've said it 100 times. She has been absolutely everywhere tonight. And even when she was on the bench, we were still looking up at her like, where is Chelsea Hall? Look at the numbers here that they're shooting. Vanderbilt 50% from the field, which is Vanderbilt things. They always have an excellent field goal percentage. But what stands out to me there is the turnovers. Ole Miss, 13 turnovers, and Vanderbilt's doing an excellent job of making points off of those turnovers.
South Carolina extends their lead to 20. Back down to 17. Muhammad hits another three. Brings her total to 26 on the night. No fear for Muhammad against the reigning champs.
Yes, but I mean, Medina Muhammad, she's had a great night, but it's like you mentioned earlier, it's just been a little bit of like silent points for her, stepping up when she needs to, and really other players have been in the spotlight, but Medina Muhammad, she deserves a little accolades for the game that she's had.